Content warnings for this episode: blood and gore, patricide, flashing lights, child harm, self-harm, and loud noises. Please be aware. And now onto the episode. To add on to that, suicide is also mentioned but isn't shown. Now, someone I want to just mention while I talk about things for this episode. I know them as John Sekiro. They also go by Heroic Defender 97 or Immortal Thunder God 79. I like to talk Japanese history with them, especially about samurai and shinobi. A lot of the things we've talked about, we both already knew a lot about this, or knew decently. I don't know that they're a full-on historian, but we're both at least enthusiasts. So they also have a lot of good sources. They've helped me find a few academic things that kind of reinforce a lot of things I know. But in either case, they know a lot. Good to talk with. So I thought this episode, since we're going to be dealing with more shinobi, or as more modernly called, ninja. That term was used in history, but they were mostly known as shinobi, and shinobi's kind of like the correct term. But I wouldn't really chastise anyone for calling them ninja. It's not entirely wrong in like modern vernacular. So we're also working our way back up through things. So I'll try to interrupt myself at points to focus on what to talk about. We're going to be dealing with a lone shadow again. They kind of reuse that boss a lot. I'll try to wait until after we talk about what we need to talk about to start getting more into the history of like shinobi, of who exactly Demon Hanzo was, the role of Nobunaga in the kind of destruction of the shinobi, and then Tokugawa in sort of a revitalization. So they're called lone shadows. That doesn't mean they're alone. In this boss arena, this mini boss fight, there is another purple shinobi with him. This is Lone Shadow Violent. Fighting them both at once is really annoying. Now, you can get less poison buildup if you deflect poison attacks, but you will still get some. Puppet can be handy for this fight, but is also a bit dangerous. Your ally can hit you, and those Lone Shadow are kind of wild. It's still helpful, but just be careful. And remember, they can't death blow the boss, so you have to death blow them. If you try to fight both at once, you'll probably just die. It's possible, but incredibly hard. It's really hard to deflect all of their different combos at once. Senpo jumping attacks with combat arts can do well against here when they're doing the little slide across the ground sweep. Of course, you can Mikiri the thrust kick. I don't find tools too often very great against them. Ichimonji is of course good. And that's the Lone Shadow Vilehand. Without his partner, he's much weaker. And we are right below where we fought Genichiro the first time. So oh yeah, he was dabbing. What a champ. He hit the dab before he died. I forgot that this recording was the one where he, in his death pose, dabbed. What luck. So, you see something in a lot of media. It's something semi-annoying about Assassin's Creed, honestly, but also makes sense because you need to have an iconic look. But Shinobi and Assassins typically don't have a uniform because that would be incredibly stupid to be easily recognized. most of the time they rely on disguise. The shinobi attire would have been just whatever was commonly worn in the area they're in, or whoever they're trying to disguise as. A lot of shinobi also were trained as soldiers. They knew how to fight. You had shinobi who were samurai. Now, those who were in more powerful positions as samurai and shinobi were pretty rare. You would see that more for like Hattori Hanzo and leaders of the Iga clan. Also up here, while everything's going down, Ishin and Emma are sitting together, and she's keeping a close eye on him so that he doesn't go out.
エマは案じておりますよ。エマよ。はい。源一郎がいずれ現れるじゃろう。不思議のもう一振り。それを使うためにな。アシナを守るためならば、己のすべてを投げ打たれるおつもりでしょう。ああ。 我が孫ながら見事な覚悟よ。じゃが苦労の血を使わせるわけにはいかぬ。刃を震えるのもあと幾度か。その時まで天狗はしまいじゃ。あのお方がいます。Sekiro か。仏頂面だが、どこかにくめぬ。あやつは実に面白い。お主か。それがお主の心配顔か。じじいはここにいろとエマがうるさい。ゆえにこうしておるだけじゃ。行くか、赤炉。ではな。一心様は私が目を離すとすぐにどこかへ行ってしまうのです。まったく。困ったものです。では、また。
So Emma is watching over Ishin and making sure he does not get in any more trouble. She's preventing him from going out as the Tengu to basically start killing everyone invading Ashina. Ishin is incredibly old at this point. He is at least 50. I would say he appears to be at least in his 70s. That would kind of fit with the sort of character he is. Atsumori, a play, very famously talks about how on this earth men have no more than 50 years. It was really beloved by Nobunaga and people of Sengoku, Japan. This is the Black Scroll. This talks about another mortal blade, the Black Blade, known as Open Gate. This Black Blade can bring back the dead from the underworld, and appears to use the blood of the divine to do so. But some weird stuff's going on here. Maybe we'll get to find out who is behind this all. I got confused and thought I was at a different part of the building. I'm sorry. But let's see who's behind this all.
Onushi のことはよく覚えているぞ。死んだと聞いていたが、一体何を企んでいる？フクロウよ。
企むなど滅相も。さあ我と共に 参りましょうぞ。この袋は巫女様の尊いその恩知をお守りしたいだけにございます。
お主も流因に見入られたか。話すことはない。去るがよい。
はいすみませぬが、懐かしきこの眺めをもうしばし堪能したか。満足しましたら帰りまする。
That is right. Owl is alive. He faked his own death. You may be starting to figure out a lot of events in Sekiro and what happened and who's involved in them and behind them. Also, we didn't get to take a good look at Harada because he was quote-unquote dying and on the ground. Owl is fucking massive. Look at the size of this man. He is gigantic and he is old. I think he's actually bigger here than he is in Harada. Look at that. The size of him. This is one of the Nightjar.
お主か。巫女様とエマ殿が狙われておる。お二人を頼めるか。わかった。お主に頼み事とは全く尺じゃ。
So, despite everyone working for Genichiro for the most part and being against us because of that, even they kind of want to call on us because they're out of hope for stopping basically the Interior Ministry and Owl especially. So I'm going to show what the game looks like on max graphics. You need to turn off depth of field, otherwise you can't look through the monocular. It's just blurry. I don't know why the game does that. You can see quite a big difference in a lot of models, and you'll also see my footage is now choppy because I'm on max settings. This is why I play on low typically and record. This is with depth of field active. Oh boy, look at Owl. Can't you see him perfectly? You can see far away things. It doesn't let you see things that are nearby. Oh boy, looking at this choppy footage. Also, as you can see, the sun is in the sky. Let's go back to low graphics soon. And they're just again showing it's definitely depth of field doing it. That's what I have to do when I take high-res photos. My game is laggy, but I can see.
父上、生きておいでだったと
は。計りごとよ。お前こそあの世死んだと思うておったがな。
巫女様のお力にて死人より帰りました。
それよ。は、わしはあの巫女の力を流因を手中にしようと思う。
ですが。
わかっておる。第一の掟により父が命じる。主を捨てよ。今よりあの巫女はお前の主ではない。
巫女様を捨てる。
そうじゃ、狼よ。父の言葉に従い 巫女を捨てよ。
This is the biggest decision in the entire game, and chooses which endings you get.
できませぬ。
できぬだと。忍びが情に流されるなど、なんと情けないことか。せがれよ。なぜこの父の思いがわからぬのだ。忍びの掟を忘れたか。
掟は己で定める。そう決めました。我が主のように。
少しは成長しておるようだな。やろうか。狼よ。
参る。
久方ぶりよな。来い。
Now, something I'm going to do is try to show off all of Owl's dialogue. He will actually say various things depending on how many times you die during the fight. Using Hidden Tooth or Bite Down, you can get all 3 revives, and you can even use Jizo and I believe the Blood Droplet to get more.
親は絶対逆らうことは許されぬ。守れておらぬぞ。立つ！主は絶対命をとして守り、奪われたら必ず取り戻せ。このままではまた奪われよう。 恐怖は絶対。一時の敗北は良い。だが手段を選ばず必ず復讐せよ。できるかの？わしに復讐を。
So that is the Iron Code. Now, don't use any thrust attacks against Owl if you can avoid it. Owl has almost all of your abilities, your skills, so he can Makiri counter your attacks. Owl also, like Sekiro, prays after he kills you. This fight is probably going to be very hard for a lot of people, especially first time. Owl is just, he hits hard and is really fast. He has a lot of different animations. He has over 8 different ways at point blank like this to swing his sword. Some of them are safe to punish after, some aren't. Specifically, there's a really fast attack that comes after one of his over his right shoulder point blank combos. He can sometimes mix it up and do a spin followed up by 2 really quick attacks. Now you can deflect pretty much everything. He will kick every now and then. The kick is really hard to deflect for a lot of people. I've had to learn it. He will do it almost always after that upward charge swing right there. He can throw a shuriken and do a follow-up swing during the charge. Now, if he does this, you'll want to dodge through. Deflecting it will throw you back and you'll get to hit him more. if you dodge through. I'm putting some additional footage here from multiple fights to kind of splice together and show everything. For his firecracker with hit at the same time swing, you don't want to deflect it. It will do damage through deflect. It's like an explosion or fire attack. The simplest way is to simply sprint forward. You can also dodge forward, and you can dodge through at the moment of the hit. You want to get behind him. For most bosses in the game like this that you can stagger with a hit, you want to get behind them and hit them. This allows you to hit them twice. If you hit an enemy from the front, it will stun them like once or stagger them once as you hit them, and then they'll guard. If you're behind them, they have to actually take the time to turn. Now, whenever Owl does that kick jump back in phase 1, he's going to throw Shuriken. It's not the second after he does it, it's like just a tiny bit after. Now this is showing dodging through Owl. Dodging through Owl kind of breaks him. He doesn't do many follow-up attacks if you dodge through things because he knows how to react if you've blocked, deflected, or gotten hit. He doesn't really know what to do if you've gotten behind him from a dodge. I don't know if that wasn't tested or if it's just kind of intentional that he's like that. He doesn't know what to do. But it's pretty effective. For the Shuriken throws, dodge to the side always. You can't dodge forward through the double throw. Here also, if you deflect the Shuriken throw and that breaks his posture, he teleports to you and you get to death blow. Let's see what he does when you death blow him. So he is a bastard through and through. Shinobi Owl is sort of a different archetype of the ninja, or shinobi. Sekiro is more of like the honorable servant who will do anything for his master shinobi. Owl is more like Ronin style rogue shinobi. He cares about his survival and himself and nothing else really. So for phase 2, when he does his kickoff, he'll stop throwing shurikens and will instead drop patches of poison. You don't want to get caught in those. It does build up pretty fast. He uses it to space and control. He can also hide behind it and regain posture. After he does a smoke bomb, his typical 2 reactions are a charging fast swing, or he will drop a health blocking talisman, like it's a bomb or talisman. You can't use any health related items when that's on you. You can't even use suicide items, they won't work. Now you can interrupt almost any attack of his by just hitting him except the smoke bomb. When the smoke bomb goes off, your lock on for him fails and the vision is not so great, but you can lock on to him pretty quickly afterwards. The main worry is just if you have collision or something that blocks you. His jumping overhead spin slam is probably the easiest opportunity to deal damage to Owl, but there's quite a lot. You can use ranged prosthetics or just sprint through the poison or run around it to get him when he's trying to regain posture. Now this is not the end. Also showing here what happens if you don't death blow him, or a lot of bosses for the final. If you jump off his head to death blow him, you get a slightly different animation at the start. Now I have a bit more of a fight here, so I'll take this opportunity to talk a bit more about Shinobi. There were 2 main concepts of schools of the Koka or Koga or the Iga. They were in different areas in different provinces, but similar principal ideas. The Iga are probably the most famous, and that's where the Hattori were related to it with like Hattori Hanzo, which was a inherited name. There were multiple Hattori Hanzo. The one in Neo that you meet and befriend is actually the son of Demon Hanzo, though Demon Hanzo is in game. The Iga were associated a lot with Tokugawa. Nobunaga, because of their work in trying to help fight against him and serve those against him, he was not happy with that. So, as kind of the ruling daimyo of that time, he tried to have them all killed. There are quite a lot of myths about shinobi. Most information about them is pretty false and ahistorical. Now, certain aspects we may have an idea of, like where the idea of the black garb comes from, or blue garb, in relation to theater. But I'm not sure if that's even as historically founded with full-on sources as it is. Like, that would make sense. There were female shinobi. I'm not sure if the term kunoichi was really that historical. They did have terms for female warriors, but I don't know that they would for this. Now, as I've talked about, samurai and shinobi could be the same thing. They would work together at times, They could serve the same masters, and why wouldn't you learn from each other on how to better fight? We do have concepts like an ninjutsu and kenjutsu. There's various forms of jutsu that were different martial arts and styles of fighting. While there is a lot of myths, shinobi did definitely exist. We have historical records of them, especially serving Tokugawa. They could act as bodyguards. They were mainly spies and informants. They did a lot of espionage. They weren't like shinobi warriors typically. Their biggest role was intelligence gathering and the parts of war samurai didn't typically do. And that was really important. They weren't, in essence, lesser, though they didn't have as high of a rank. But hopefully that gives a decent idea on shinobi. Now that we have killed Owl, we are going to have a lot of talking afterwards. Shadows die twice. And he had the aromatic branch that we need for the incense to reach the divine realm. Owl was the person who stole it all along, so long ago. Now again, we have a lot of talking, and I'm going to be setting up the Purification ending. I'm going to show all endings of the game, but this will take time. And I hope that was a decent little crash course on shinobi. It was kind of hard to talk about everything over the fighting. I don't really have that many opportunities to talk as much about it in this episode. Maybe I will further in the future. There is going to be more shinobi stuff after all. It is Sekiro. But now let's talk to Kuro and Emma and find out kind of more of what's going on and more about plans and kind of turning in all our shit.
狼殿狼殿本ミクロスでは狼殿ほんの少し眉間のシワが薄なったように思います。九郎様の不死立ちどうか叶えて差し上げてください。では狼
ご無事で何より。
フクロウは
切りました。
すまぬ。
九郎様。
すまぬ。
なすべきことをなしたのです。
狼ありがとう。
父がこれを持っていました。
これは床桜の枝か。そうか。フクロウが持っていたのか。
はい、これでまた一つ源の甲に近づきました。
ああ、そうだな、狼よ。
Genuinely, this whole father situation is fucked up, and I'm glad at least someone is bothered by it, like Kuro.
巫女様、源の香の花、手に入れました。
おお、やはり落ち谷に咲いていたか。
はい、落ち谷の奥に。
そこが源の水の流れが濃い場所だったということか。よく手に入れてくれた、狼よ。狼よ、ようやく叶うな。これできっと源の好機を抱きしめることができるだろう。さあ、香炉に集めたものをくべてくれ。
御意。
Warning, Kuro is about to cut himself. It's going to fade to black, but you will hear it.
巫女様。
狼、不思議よ。案ずるな。深くは切らぬ。不思議を抜いてくれぬか。
はい。
すまぬが、目を閉じてくれ。
は。
もう良いぞ、狼。
大事ありませぬか。
大丈夫。胸のあたりを少し切っただけだ。これが源の好機か。何やら無性に懐かしい。
はい。
どうじゃ、何か変わったことはあるか。
匂いと、それから源の宮、その言葉が頭から離れませぬ。
源の宮、タケル様が書き残されていた通り、そこから宣教に通じているのだろうな。その源の宮への生き方だが、
かぐわしく腰入れ立てまつる。香りの石が置かれた祭壇にそう書かれていました。
うん。そなたは源の好機をまとっている。岩戸の奥の腰に入れば源の宮への道が開けるだろう。節立ちは間近。頼むぞ、狼よ。
御意。
狼よ、宣教に向かい竜の涙を取ってきてくれ。
はい。
まずはそなたが香りの石を手にしたという岩戸の奥に行くのだ。そなたは源の好機をまとっている。岩戸の奥の腰に入れば源の宮への道が開けるだろう。
御意。
Now, at this point, you can start purification. To do so, you have to walk behind over there, look through the screen, and eavesdrop Kuro.
あと少しだ。なすべきことをなすまでだ。狼よ、待つよ。
狼殿、狼を見くる。では。
Purification involves mostly talking to Emma for a setup. After that, you'll need to eavesdrop on her. Rest here to make her move up the stairs so you can start talking to her about purification.
なすべきことをなさねば。巫女様がそうおっしゃっていた。おそらく何か秘められている。
そうですか。
どうした？
タケル様の記録に解釈という言葉がありました。
ああ。
おそらく解釈とは流因の巫女の命とともにその不死を断ち切ること。
なんだと？
このまま不死立ちの道を歩まれるならば不思議で 九郎様を。
巫女様のお命を絶たねばならぬ。
はい。不死立ちこそが九郎様の望み。それは承知しています。ですが、狼殿、九郎様を殺さぬ道がないものでしょうか。
流因は常ならぬ力、そのような道もあるやもしれぬ。
ならば、狼殿、九郎様を殺さぬ道、それを共に探ってはいただけませぬか。
巫女様は死なせぬ。
ありがとうございます。
手がかりを探らねばな。
はい。そうか、巴殿の。狼殿、私に一つ心当たりがあります。調べを進め、分かったことがあればお伝えしましょう。
ああ。
それからこのこと。
巫女様には伏せておく。
はい。
Now, you mostly just have to talk to Emma and eavesdrop her after the initial eavesdrop of Kuro to get this to happen. And you can do this as soon as you get to defeat Great Shinobi Owl. The sort of goal of this is to try and find the branch with the flower upon it. That is the branch that Owl took long ago. Now, just showing here, these are the old graves. These are the graves of the previous divine heir, Takeru, and his servant Tomoe. Tomoe being the teacher of Genichiro and master of lightning. Tomoe might have been something called an Okami. We'll be learning more about them later. For now, though, we need to talk more to Emma.
狼殿、九郎様を殺さぬ道、その手がかりをつかみました。これを。
人帰り。
はい、ここには書かれています。流因を断ち、人に返す道があると。そのためには床桜の花がいるようです。以前お伝えした通り、床桜とはタケル様が宣教より持ってこられた桜です。ですが、何者かが枝を倒り、花を持ち去り、床桜はやがて枯れ果てました。床桜の木そのものが失われてしまったのです。
木そのものがない。当然に床桜の花もないか。
はい。ですが、持ち去られた枝には花がついていた。それが見つかれば、あるいは
床桜の枝とはこれか。父が持っていたのだ。
フクロウ殿が。ですが、花はもうないようですね。
どうした？
いえ、床桜があった頃のことを思い出そうとしているのですが、どうも記憶がおぼろげなのです。お二人のお墓を。
何？
床桜の後にあるタケル様と巴殿のお墓を参ってみようと思います。何か思い出せるかもしれません。
So you'll find Emma at Old Grave now. She actually knew Takeru and Tomoe.
何故そのような道しか。
おい。
狼殿。 いらしていたのですね。
何か思い出せたか？
いいえ、あいにく何も。
何もか。
はい、思い出せずすみません。私の古い友ならばその頃のこと何か覚えているかもしれません。あれでらで症状と会ってきます。
症状？
仏師殿の古い名です。
Now, that bowl on the ground, Miyabi told me, is a thing that has to do with, like, prayer and divination, sort of. There are multiple reasons, as far as I know, to do it. We'll see more of them later and talk about them later. Now we have to head to dilapidated temple and see Emma and her old foster father, the orangutan, or sculptor. You need to listen in on them. You need to eavesdrop. Once you've eavesdropped on them and then talked to Emma afterwards and shows that you did, you get purification.
なあ、エマ、お前さんはそれでいいのかい？
私にはわからぬのです。不死立ちをなすためには九郎様があの方、そのいずれかが死なねばならぬ。なぜそのような道しかないのか。
だからそいつを隠すのかい？
だって少女、これを渡せばきっとあの人死んでしまう。
Now we're going to go in. We're going to talk to Sculptor too. Now, Sculptor, if you talk to him, he actually tries to tell you to listen in because it's drafty.
誠の狼ならば、己の牙の使い道は己で決める。そうした顔になったようじゃな。いや、喉が渇いた。茶でも飲みたいもんだな。わしが惚れるのは木の泉。いや、茶。
なんだ？
知ってたか？
武士。
いや。なあ、お前さん。
なんだ？
知ってたか？この荒れ寺は実に隙間風がひどい。
わかった。
狼殿、いらしたのですね。
武士殿からは何か聞けたか？
いいえ、これといって人帰りについて何か別の手がかりを探さねばなりません。
いずれかが死なねばならぬ。それはどういうことだ？
聞いていたのですか？
教えてくれ。
私は見たのです。あの日、床桜の木の下で巴殿が自尽されようとしたのを。
なぜ自尽など？
巴殿はこう言っていました。流因の血を受けた不死はその主を縛ると。
人帰りのためには流因の血を受けた者が死なねばならぬか？
はい、その通りです。
だが人帰りもならなかった。
はい、不思議りがなかったためでしょう。私は九郎様を、そしてあなたも失いたくはない。どの道も行き止まりなのです。
何を隠している？
それも聞いてしまったのですね。
教えてくれ。 なすべきことをなす。巫女様と同じように、そうしたいのだ。
これを。
これは、鈴か。
きっと、フクロウ殿の亡骸からこぼれ落ちたものでしょう。フクロウ殿とあなたは、縁が深い。それを備えれば、また異なる記憶が見られるやもしれません。
備えてみよう。
どういった記憶かはわかりません。ですが、それはフクロウ殿が持っていたもの。どうか、お気をつけて。九郎様はずっと、流院の巫女であることに、縛られておいででした。そこから解き放たれ、ただ人として生きていただきたい。それを願うばかりです。狼殿。では、また。
Now we have Father's Bell, and like Lord's Bell, it lets us travel to the past. In the next episode, we'll probably not do that yet. Bye!